Hello, beautiful people. I have a very important question to ask. Are you looking for a roommate? Or are you looking for love? Are you looking for a coworker, a helper, a band-aid, or are you actually looking for love? Before we get into that topic, I'm going to remind you that Magic Mind is a mental performance shot that you can drink to be more focused, more relaxed, and it will help you to get in the flow and do your work. Gonna use the code RAMBETSKA20. You're gonna get 48% off on your subscription for the next 10 days at the Magic Mind. You can find the link in the description. So for the 20 years of my life, I always had a roommate. And this summer was the first time when I have the whole room to myself and I'm not roommating with anyone. And to be honest, I enjoy this so much. I enjoy being alone. I love my room. To be honest, if I didn't have to go anywhere, if I didn't have my, healthy habits to go to the gym, to go for walks, to meet with people, I would not leave my room. I love it so much and I'm not even kidding. But obviously, after 19 years of living with someone, I noticed the difference. And one day I was, cleaning the room and I'm like, oh, it is just too much. When you are alone, this is way more than when you're with a person. And I started thinking and going back in time when I had a roommate and how both of us, we have very similar style of decorating the room, how we see our room, how we want everything to be. But even though there are two of us, we wanted our room to look like one big room, not like two separate parts of two different aesthetics. If we had nothing to do, we could come up with something. If we both wanted to go and grab dinner but we didn't know when, we would just, make time at the spot, just randomly be like, okay, let's go have dinner. Okay, let's go do this, let's go do that. It was easy to communicate. It was easy to make plans on the spot. Now that I live alone, it's more time consuming, it's money consuming, it's energy consuming to clean the room. You have to spend more money to buy all the decor and understand how you want everything to be put in this room so it feels like home. And so I'm cleaning my room one day and I'm like, wow, it was actually way easier to live with someone. You would spend less money, less time, less energy to make this place feel cozy, to make this place feel like home. And I thought to myself that this is literally the same thing goes in love. Sometimes all you're looking for is for roommate to let in your heart to make sure that that person helps to carry your burden of loneliness. You simply let the person in your heart and say, okay, this is your half. This is your part. You deal with that. You deal with my loneliness because I am lonely. Well, I won't be lonely if you are with me here, right? So what you're looking for is a roommate. A roommate that's gonna live with you in your heart and make life easier, make life better. And you can think to yourself, well, isn't it what love is supposed to be about? To make your life easier. If you are looking for someone to carry a burden with, if you're looking for someone to fill the void, you're not looking for love, you're looking for a band-aid. When people ask me, are you looking for another half? Where are you looking for another half? Do you want to have another half? I'm like, no. Do I look like I was born only half of me? I am a whole human being. I am whole. I am looking for someone who will make my life better. I'm not looking for someone to fill the void because this shit doesn't last. As soon as they are gone, whether for a work trip, going to friends, as soon as something happens, you're back at the bottom. All those holes are empty again because all you were looking for is a void. Someone to fill this void. Someone to carry the burden of loneliness. As soon as your roommate moves away, you have to pay the full price, right? If you are with me to help me carry the burden, I don't want that. I want someone who will make my sweet life even sweeter. I love myself. I love my solitude. I can give me anything I want. I've been through more shit than a lot of people around me. And I'm not saying this in a way that, oh my God, I'm a victim, please pity me. No. The fact that I've been through shit doesn't mean that other people didn't go through anything. No, this is not the point. It's just I took responsibility for my life and I decided to change whatever I can change to make my life better. And some people just decided not to do this. And I'm okay with that. You do you, I do me. That's all. But my point is that I love my solitude. And as long as your company is not sweeter than my solitude, then I don't want that. And it may sound like I'm saying, oh, you you can't be at your lowest with someone. You can't help anyone carry the burden. That's not what I'm saying. When I am with someone that I love, whether that's friendship, family member, relationship, I want to be at your lowest. I want to help you. I want to be there for you. But you have to understand, I'm not getting into your body and dealing with your shit. It is simply impossible. I can't do that. I can't get into your body and deal with your shit and make sure that you heal. I'm gonna be there for you. I'm gonna support you the way you want me to support you, but I'm not gonna be there to be your band-aid. I'm gonna stand next to you. I'm gonna kiss you on the cheek and say, hey, it's gonna heal. It's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna give you the medicine. But now, the wound that you have has to heal on its own. I'm sorry, I'm not a magician that can, regenerate skin overnight. Sorry. So if you're in a place when you're desperately looking for someone, pause for a moment. Are you looking for love or for a roommate to fill the space in your heart? I am not talking about people that are aware that, okay, I'm gonna go into all the hookup situationship culture because I am not looking for a serious relationship at the time being. If you're aware, if you thought about it, then fine. But if you're thinking like this, simply because that's all you think you can get, or because it sounds like the best possible outcome, or it feels like this because the person that you like does not look for a relationship, then pause for a moment. Why are you so desperate? What burden you try to put on that person? Before getting into a desperation mode and looking for someone to be with, you have to learn how to deal with your life on your own. You have to learn what gaps you have, how to fill them. Why are you trying to have that person fill this gap? What can they give you that you cannot give yourself? You have to see where you overflows, because there will be parts of you that just have more to give. What are you giving away? What do you think overflows from you? What can you share with other people? And so brick by brick, you're gonna build a house that is stable and that is made from your thoughts, your opinions, your beliefs, your values, your perception, your reality, and how you want your life to happen for you. Because if you're gonna put all the trust into other people, one day your castle is gonna collapse. Because as soon as those people disappear, as soon as something goes wrong and trust goes away, that brick disappears. Instead of giving all the trust into people, build a castle yourself. And then let other people, and now it may sound funny or weird, but let the people be the furniture and the decor in your room. When you have a great house that costed you millions of lessons learned, millions of seconds you spent on yourself, then you will want to put nice furniture in it. Especially when you build a house, you already have the idea what aesthetic my house will have, right? So you sit there and you think to yourself, okay, what couch do I want? How much do I want to spend on it? And when you are the builder and you spend so much time, you want to put in only the best. So you pay more for the furniture and you take better care of it. And what will happen with that? It will last. And when you are the builder, you decorate your room the way you want, which means you are more picky with the people that you let in your life. And as soon as your values change, as soon as you're like, okay, I don't think anything can work with this couch, you can change it. It sounds weird that I'm referring to people as furniture. Oh, you can replace it any day you want. But we are not talking in a way that you're a narcissistic manipulator that can replace people that easily. I'm talking to you as the healthy human being trying to be a decent human being with loving heart that tries to share that love with the world. So I assume that you're not a playboy. And even though it sounds like you're the main character, I hope you understand that other people are also main characters of their life. So you are kind of the furniture in their houses. It's not like you're the center of the universe. You are in your world. I am in my world, and that's totally fine. Let's just be respectful of each other. Think about yourself in life as a dot that never changes, and then everything around it just like sprints in front of you. The only constant in this life is change, and the other only constant in this life is you. You are here, and the world spins around you You are not running back and forth to see what is going on, what is happening, and make sure you're not missing out on anything. And I'm saying this because I hope that you will stop running with all those people. You are not supposed to run in your life. You are supposed to evolve vertically. And the world around you, when it's happening horizontally. Don't try to run back and forth and trying to come up with an excuse of why you should be with this person, why they moved so fast. Oh, they moved so fast because I don't run as fast. This is not the point. You are not even supposed to run. If they run from you, let them run. Instead, work on yourself and see yourself lifting higher and higher and meeting new people at the new frequencies. And if you're gonna put that energy into yourself, if you're gonna be high enough, you can look down and say, wow, now I see why it happened, because now I see the full picture. I am not looking for another half. I am whole within. My mom gave me birth as a whole person. I'm not looking for additional puzzle to fit with me. When you're not that desperate, it doesn't mean that it doesn't hurt. I am so sorry. I wish. But it gives you the energy within to move forward and to not close your heart from the world around you. It gives you the realization that, hey, this world is abundant. There are a bunch of people. There is a lot of love. And the problem with love is that we think that there's not enough love. So we try to grab what we can. And the problem is that there is too much love in this world and people take too little, because all we can see in love is intimate relationships. Come on, look around. Love is in people, is in nature, in friendships, family bonds, in inside jokes and sunsets and sunrises. Love is when you see old people holding hands. Love is when you see young kids smiling at you as a stranger. Love is when you wake up and drink your favorite tea or coffee and read your book. Love is when you listen to your favorite music on the evening walk. Love is when you're on the road trip somewhere that you are very excited for. Love is a Christmas morning. Love is a birthday dinner. Love is everywhere, and you take love only from one person. Come on! This world is so abundant, and you are desperate to have only this particular piece of love, but you are not willing to take tons of it around of you, and you are not willing to share it because there is nothing left in this world. Do you even hear yourself? You are the one limiting yourself from love. It's not the world and not the people that they don't give it to you. You don't take it because you limit yourself in thinking that the only love that exists is only this piece of it. And I want you to understand that you're gonna find love as soon as you will understand that you are love. So ask yourself, are you looking for love or for a roommate to carry the burden of a loneliness? Are you looking for love or for someone to let in your heart to make it less painful and less lonely? Are you looking for love or for a band-aid? I want you to remember that love knows that you exist and it cares for your existence. Don't forget to be awesome. Bye. Mwah.